Oh boy. So in the last episode, if you were watching, you're probably making fun of me behind my back, but that's totally fine. We ended up selling the omen that we got for a shade, which was far more expensive than the poor omen. We also spent all of our money, which you probably can't see here. It says $136. We're totally broke. I ended up selling a lot of our stuff, which also isn't very good. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see if they have any missions for us, shall we? Oh, you're going to try to sell me a freighter? It's a Tarsus? That's great. I can't use it. What about you? No. What about you? Ugh. Yeah. 400 fuel delivered, 62 per unit for 24,800. Way over here? What exactly... Where exactly are we taking this? I'm not sure that's really worth the money. It's 3 times as much, but it's 400. I'm going to say decline. Oh, repair my stuff. That's 4 more. Oh, God. It's so awful. I'm so terrible at this game. Don't agree with me in the comments. We're going to go flip back over here. Maybe this way. Come on. What are you coming to say hi? Guarding the relay? Yeah, you would guard that relay. Are there pirates in this system? Yeah, up there. God, we're so awful. But maybe we'll get lucky. We just got our monthly income. Okay. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be something here cheap. Alright, trade goods. What do you got? Nothing in there. How about over here? Wow, they got a lot of stuff, but is it any good? ECCM package. May get that. Shield conversion, don't care. Solar shielding, I'm not a big fan of. It's not bad, but I don't think it's worth what few credits we have. The ECCM package, though, is definitely good sometimes. It really helps out, like, missile users, which currently we don't have a true missile boat, but we do got some boats, right? Let's see what we got to... Oh, here's the new ship Anubis. Look at that. What are we looking at? 2 medium universal, 3 large energy, 1 fighter bay. You're very badly damaged. Your hull mod forced in design compromises. I don't even know what that means. Oh, a lot of maintenance supplies per month. Your peak performance is fine. Your hull size is cruiser. Obviously, some of your stuff is kind of broken because of all the broken stuff. Your flux capacity is really odd. Hull integrity is really low, but also broken. So we're looking at normally, what, like 7,000 hull, 700 armor? So you're all about shields. What would you be, though? Energy with a very small fighter bay. Just, I don't know, that's weird. Temporal shell speeds up the flow of time on board the ship, generates a significant amount of flux when used. So what? You put out fighters more often, but you're not set up to be a fighter? That's strange. You got any pirate ships in here that I might want if I had the money for them? Not really. How about the black market? Normally they do. There is an afflictor here. They did nerf the afflictor, by the way. By, I think, a significant amount for their maintenance and other stuff. But, you know, maybe that's just me. I'd still use one if I found one, but I don't plan to buy one for 41,000 bucks. Not like I have the money for it, but even if I did, I wouldn't. Alright, so this is where we're currently at. And again, this is our Atlas playthrough. All Atlas all the time. Atlas every day. Let's see. Do you have any good missions? You estimate that he running about 10,000. You have 10,769. For what? Who you are, I need your help if they find out what I've done, yada yada yada. I don't want you to join me. I don't even know who you are. Handle your own problem. Go away. High-ranking officer. Go way over here. Take 150 Marines and attack a place. Yeah, no thank you. How about you? Okay, you want me to go kill stuff? How about you? Buy security codes. Also, no. Officer. What do you do? Reckless. With energy weapon mastery. I'll hire you. Yeah. I could spend 2,000 bucks for that. Cool. Alright. Fleet. Energy weapons. We don't... You do use energy weapons. No, you. Steady. For this right here. I don't know why I clicked off of that. Alright. That'll work. I mean, next time, maybe the shade, actually. Yeah, but this, at least this way we know that thing will try to get up close and start shooting off missiles, right? Did we... Hold on. Where is the refit button? There it is. Speed is 100. I think you could reach the battlefield fairly reasonably and start dishing out lots of missiles. You're not really slow. You're not really fast, but you're not really slow. I do need to get these Atlases more speed. So if we end up building something good, maybe go rocket crazy with this thing. Do you have rockets for sale? Any rocket launcher systems at all? I don't believe that you did. No, well, you do have hurricanes in here. So actually, we could strip off this thing and get a hurricane. There's too many points for right now, but how much is this normally? 18? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7-ish? And then slap a hurricane in here for 5,000 bucks? And then sell the locust? I think that'll work. A squall and a hurricane. Gonna get shields and armor. If you have a lot of squalls in mass, they're actually kind of useful. So yeah, that's a little bit of money gone, but I could maybe make that work if I sell... I'll use this. Sell the squall. It's worth 2,000. Yeah, straight into there. And that... What was it, like 3,500 or 5,400, I think, is what it was. We could sell that too. And then go back to our fleet. No, refit. Go to this. And then... It's... Oh. And then slap it in. Yeah, 5,400. There we go. Excellent. All right, we got rid of the locusts. I usually find the locusts are not very good. And even when you're throwing them up against, like, fighter swarms, I'm sure there's a fit out there that would make it really good, but from my experience, if you're throwing them up against fighters, either those fighters are going to die to point defense anyhow, or get killed by, you know, whatever's being shot in their direction as they float in, or the fighters will be like wasps and just knock it out of the air like it's nothing. There. And Tachyon's probably going to be mad that I've been doing trade with the black market, but, I mean, if their black market wasn't so nice... Hold on, what is this stuff worth? 80? Oh, yeah. Give me some of that. Kind of wish we weren't so broke. I'd grab a whole lot more if that were the case. Alright. So, there's no missions here. We're actually going to go to the pirates now. And I know people are probably, you know, questioning, why would you do that? Are you going to attack them? No. It's a world. Ain't much to attack. We don't even have Marines who would try to attack these places. Now, the reason being is that they might have missions, right? Currently, we are sucking through our supplies. We don't have much in the way of supplies. We're losing 3 a day. We have fuel to jump around a few places. We just don't have any supplies for anything. And in fact, let me double check to make sure we don't have any. No, we don't have any quests. So we're gonna go up here to the pirates. Gotta get a little bit closer, and then. All right, we're outside of everybody else's view. Going dark. All right, so we're gonna go up here. I'll turn that back off. We're gonna go up here. We're gonna talk to the pirates. We're gonna see if they have any quests, and if they do, we'll go do them. And if they don't, well, we'll just move on to someplace else. Maybe something better. I kind of wish Galatia had something good. The Academy. You have any people worth hiring? Of course not. Do you have any goods? Oops. You have any goods? It's not expensive, but it's not good. Solar shielding and advanced optics. I've never been a fan. What is your fleet stuff? What do you got in here to sell? Nothing really worthwhile. A lot of it's really busted up. That sucks for you. Kind of should have went over here and bought this shade, but I didn't know it was here. We would have saved 10,000 bucks. It would have had degraded engines, which ain't good, and increased maintenance, which is bad. Okay, so no, maybe a good thing that we didn't do that. Alright. Refit's fine. Don't want cargo. Don't need your supplies. Running out of our own supplies. Questioning stuff. Do tell. I don't want to use that. Alright. What about you? Fly really far away and what? Oh, it's a real shame many of them could end up getting out the airlock, yada, yada, yada. So is this one of those go drop thing off? But it's really far. How much is this? 487 fuel. We don't have enough, lady. We can't do this. 19 days at base burn level. Nah, we're not doing that. How about this one? What kind of opportunity? Yeah, this is for colonies. We don't have that either. Yep, that kind of sucks. All right, so we're going to have to go to another system. maybe Dictate. Dictate has a lot of room for free stuff. Hit sustain so we could use less supplies. See, currently we're having mission problems, right? We're not getting any good rolls on missions, which always kind of sucks early on because you need the money so you can get more ships, so you can get more supplies, so you can get more ships, so you can get more money. I know. It's circling around and around and around. What is all that probe stuff that I just seen pop up? Way off in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we ain't doing those. If they're close by or in the core, I'll go do them immediately. Right? You usually don't see them in the core. Sometimes you do, very rarely. A lot of times it's way out in the middle of nowhere like you just seen. Speed up. Now slow down. Got to keep an eye out because if there's something I think we can kill, we could probably kill it. If it's a trade group. Like you. What are you? Smugglers. No, you're not worthy. But some trading vessels can sometimes have mountains of supplies or other stuff that you can sell. And since we're basically pirates, we are going to be doing things like that. So getting into that kind of, you know, beat the crap out of our enemies style system nowadays would be a good idea. What are you? You're going to be pirates. I'm calling it now. You're pirates. Come here. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, no, you're smugglers. Oh, crap. You just have pirate ships. What is that? Are you pirates? You're smugglers. Why are there so many smugglers around here? Okay, well, let's go see if we can trade with these guys, then the neutrals, and we'll swing around and try to hit Syndra. And then maybe Umbra after that, if we're that unlucky. Trade supplies. Is your stuff worth anything? It's worth just over market value. Missile autoloader could be kind of neat to have, but we don't have the money really to buy anything at all. Just 75 bucks, in case you're wondering. Ships. You got a lot of ships. I would like to get this. Eventually, we're going to get rid of the Nebula. We're probably just going to trade them up for Valkyries, right? Because the Nebula can hold, like, what, 400 people? The Valkyries, like, 300? 250. Yeah, so it's pretty close. After a while, you don't really need, like, a ton of people. Currently, we can hold 1,581. And I haven't even leveled up yet. It'll get even higher after that. But, yeah. So, would love that thing. But it's high, right? You can't tell here. I think this is high. It might be midline. Actually, thinking about it, I think it is midline. If it's midline, we could grab it. Sunder's midline, right? Yeah, so it's probably midline. And, we could buy one. Because we can buy low-tech and mid-tech. We can't buy high-tech. We can salvage it. We can't buy it. Alright, what do you got for... Oh, God. Fly really far away for a little bit of money. It's based on each ship that you kill. But from my experience, either the enemy ships are way too numerous, or they're way too strong. Alright? And going out there, you're basically trading a mountain of supplies for what ends up being not a lot of money. As much as I love killing stuff, it's just really bad money. You can get a lot of weapons out of it, if that's what you're going for. If you're trying to trade supplies for weapons, it's great for that. Academic tripod. Tripad. My bad. I'm sorry. Tripad. Anyhow, we could drop off the core. Yeah, we'll do that one. Someone's going to immediately try to run up and scan us. We'll just give it away if it's a problem. And what do you do? 200 units of domestic goods for 150 bucks. That's like, what, 5 times what the product costs normally? This is here too, right? I don't have 200 units of domestic goods. I'm probably not selling it. That's luxury goods. That's domestic goods, right? Yeah. So it's being sold here at 101. She wanted 200, correct? Because I could just buy it here and then give it to her, but I think she wants me to go somewhere. All right, looks so. I need 200 units of domestic goods delivered here as soon as possible. It's very important. I'll even pay above market rates. 150 credits per unit. Is that something you'll do? For 200 of domestic goods, I could. That's 49 extra I could get each. I'll accept. I have 60 days to complete. Okay. So we could fly over here to Syndra. Check and see if they have any domestic goods. No, they're not going to. Maybe Volturn will? Isn't there a way I can, like, click on it? There was some way to do this, and I've completely forgot how. Someone tell me in the comments so I know next time I do something stupid like this. But you could click on a good somewhere. I'm completely derping out now. Great. Yeah, maybe it's under the codex. Or where's the codex at? It's under command? No. If I hit this button, codex, maybe. Commodities. Okay. Domestic goods. This isn't super helpful. I just wanted domestic goods. This stuff. Okay. Okay. All right. Is this where it comes out of or where it goes into? I don't remember how a lot of these things work. All right. Intel. Planets. No matching planets. What are you trying to match it with? Claimed. Okay. Not unclaimed. I don't really care about that. I want it here. I want it in this system. Is that an option somewhere? I have just shot myself in the foot with this mission. All right, hit tab. Okay, so this thing, right? There was a way... planet list? I don't think that's how you could see it. Oh, God. Can I go back? Full turn? Full turn. That's all you're going to show me from here, huh? Planet list. Okay, it looks like it's in alphabetical order. Scroll all the way to the... It's not alphabetical. Now, is it in alphabetical order? Vol. 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 I hate you all. Populated. Let's do this again. Vol. Yeah. Vol. 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 Volturn. I hate you. I hate you so much. I don't think you could understand how much I hate you. Alright. Well, I assume since it's populated and it's habitable, that it probably will have the supplies that I need. We're going to fly to it, and we're going to do a sustained burn the whole way. And hopefully, they will be domesticated goods here, or domestic goods, and I can, you know, buy it cheap, sell it high. Please don't bounce off an asteroid. Just give me an easy day, please. Right here. Trade. That's luxury goods. Black market. There's domestic goods. Oh, man, look at that price. So I need 200, right? Yeah, for 7,000? Heck yes. So we can actually afford that. Now, before these guys realize what I just did, because they're not going to be happy that I'm trading with what is basically the black market, we zip away. Zoom. Tritachyon Corporate Trader. We may end up going to war with Tritachyon. I'm just going to say it. They don't have a lot of alliances. It's really easy because a lot of people don't like them. And back here. All right. And then the lady. You. Yes. Deliver. Boom. Money. Gained 3,000 bucks. We spent 7,000, so we gained like 23,000. That's nice. Now, how much is this? 101 each. We could buy all of that. And we're just barely over the skeleton crew. Should I buy more people or buy more fuel? Actually, how much do your people cost? 41? That's not really above the price average. 125 extra people and some fuel. That's useful. There we go. Now we're broke. Excellent. If you're going to be broke, it's better to be broke with stuff. All right, cool. And now we're going to go to Syndra. After all that, we made a little bit of money. Come on, exit. What is going on here? Leave. Thank you. Just keep reopening the map. I'm going to blame myself for that. 100%. It was all me. I did this. All right, stop. Turn off sustained burn. Just touch the planet. Don't worry about going to that. There. Excellent. And of course the supplies are way cheaper here. Oh my god. Why didn't I check this? Holy crap. Everything is so much cheaper here. What about on the black market? Oh, extended shields. I wish I had the money for that. Those would be really useful on the Atlas, actually. Because it gives you an extra 60 degrees. The only problem is that they fold out really slow. Let's look at what ships you got. Oh my god, a whole bunch of Prometheus and a normal Atlas. AKA the Super Freighter. Oh, I really wish I had done something smart like this. Why didn't I come here instead? And they're selling a champion. And a Pirate Falcon. You even have a chance. I'll get my hands on a Pirate Falcon. Now, they're best in swarms. So you want, like, more than one. One can be useful, but you definitely want, like, a wolf pack of them. Like, 3. You have a Shade here that's actually way cheaper and not nearly as damaged. Glitch sensor array, so it's just a little bit more sensor strength, I think, right? And less sensor profile. That's actually not a bad thing. It's kind of weird that that's good. A Pirate Buffalo, it just gets shielded cargo holds. Is that new? I think that's new. It's also kind of derpy, because you would think the Buffalo Mark II would be the Pirate Buffalo, but whatever. Yeah. It's odd. It is what it is. Alright. You don't have any people to hire here, do you? Well, there's an officer. What can you do? Reckless. I don't have the money for you, do I? $11. Nope, I don't have the money for you. I'll come back, though. You hear? Keep cool. Watch. Say nothing. We don't want to get shot. And then, yeah. Now we go back. Alright. Agree to her terms. I don't have any money for her terms. Yep. You go deal with your own thing. Consult you. What do you want? 46,000 credits has been routed to your account. You haven't paid me yet. So, politely survey the report. Estimate that you'll need around 55 fuel to carry out the proposed bombardment. Of what place? If it's the pirates, I'll do it. Garnier. It is the pirates. I can do it. Yeah, I don't think this place has a station. I'm pretty sure we could just bomb that for 46,000 bucks. I am 100% up to that. Yep. And what about you, Flashy Man? You want 3,500 for a dual flat cannon blueprint. Although I'd normally buy that, I am broke. So I cannot help you. Okay, we're going to need more fuel than we currently have. Obviously, I can't buy any. Yeah, that is kind of bad, but we should have enough fuel to get there and back. Now, we're just going to leave this place. We're just going to leave, and then, where was it? God. It was down bottom right. Intel, like right here. Corvus. Corvus? Corvus. We're going to Corvus. Corvus is not a safe place to be. There was something special about Corvus that I can never remember. Like, every time I'm here, I'm like, there's something I need to check out. And then my brain derps. Oh, God, that every time that saves, it, like, freezes the game for a second. It scares the crap out of me. All right, now slow down. Maximum burn is 7. Oh, that's because I'm going through this. When I come out of it, it goes up to 9. I was about to say, why is it 7? It should be 9, but it is 9. I'm just derpy. That's probably smugglers. Right? That was red. You're not smugglers. You're pirates, aren't you? Yes, you are. A trade convoy. Well, they're not going to have anything to trade because it's a nebula, but we're going to attack it. Take command. Left, 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 and left. And then coming straight from their butts will be these 3. If I need anything else, I'll deploy it. 33 supplies. I don't think we'll have any problems here. Alright, their hounds are turning around. The enforcers shouldn't have much of a problem beating up the hounds. The buffalo would get destroyed, but... Oh, he has makeshift shields. And it hit the nebula in the butt. Alright, he's throwing out his harpoons. Everything is dead. Good job, Buffalo. The Buffalo is now out of ammo. That doesn't really bother me so much. The Nebula is dead. The kite is turning around. These guys need to hit that kite, but basically this fight's already over. He's throwing his little rockets out. That's 100% the point of what these rockets were all about. He's throwing his rockets out. Not a great way to use them. Of course, we had needlers on this. What was that he just sprayed all over our face? What was that goo? There goes on a Tropos. What was that he fired? I missed that attack. What was that? There goes the shade, which ain't gonna be... Oh, there goes Sappin. Bzz, 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 bzz. I think the Omen's better, but again, pirate. Gotta do pirate stuff. Oh, yeah. He's fried and dead, boys. Probably should make one of you, like, anti-armor. That's the only thing it has. No, you know what? I'm derping here. Those Reapers are 100% anti-armor. I don't know why they're not using them like they should. Alright, let's see what we can recover. Nothing that I want. A Pirate Hound. That's it. That's the only Hound, and it's busted hull, busted subsystems, and degraded life support. I don't want any of this. That's a weird-looking kite. That's just a standard kite. Why does that look strange to me? Well, we got all of the supplies that we used back. And extra of everything else. That's not bad. And these guys will be okay that I did that. They're not going to be mad because I don't have my transponder on because we're not in system. They don't usually care about that kind of stuff. This is Corvus. Is it putting us over here? It is. Okay, so we're going to hop out right next to the pirates. Now, pirates are going to get mad that we're doing this. Jump in with it off. Alright, yeah, we're right here next to the pirates. So yeah, we just gotta float over and bomb them. And my level went up. Yay! Now I get more bulk transport. We can carry more crap now. I'm happy. Alright. Oh, we got hammers. I thought that was salamanders. Alright, I'm just gonna go over here and bomb this. Yep, this is not a real space station, so they can't stop us. Just go straight in and bomb. Actually, we're gonna trade with them first, just to see if they have anything that's cheap, and then bomb them. Well, hi, pirates. 13 bucks a piece. Not 100% happy about that. I could take your missile autoloader. No, you're charging too much for it. What about your black market? What does the black market have? Hardened shields. God, I wish I had the money for that. That's only going to be $800. Yeah. Don't... I can make almost 900 bucks selling some of this stuff, but it's not enough for 12,000 bucks that they want. Alright. Well, out of my pure frustration and anger, having been told no, I'm now going to bomb you. Now, is it a saturation bombing or a tactical bombing? I gotta check that. Because I think they want a saturation bombing. Tactical bombard. Okay. No, it's a tactical. 32 units of fuel. $46,000. And I got a massive amount of time to do it. Congratulations. You've upset me and now I'm bombarding you. Tactical bombardment. Launch bombardment. I have 56 fuel. They just got bombarded. They're not going to be too happy about that, but I had more than enough fuel, so we're good. And I got paid. Should I check out this extraction depot? Can I attack it? Engage the defenders. There's no defenders to engage. Consider orbital bombardment, launch raid. We don't have anything really worthwhile here. Alright, so there was something up this way. And it's moving closer. I don't want to establish a colony there. What is this over here? What are you? Come back. Looking for pirate corsair. So you're not pirates. You're probably mercenaries or something like that. Alright. Well, we're just going to move away from the pirates a bit. We're out of fuel. We can't really do anything with that. That is a floating ship right there. We're going to turn this off, turn our transponder on, and then float through here. Yes, there is... This is a battlefield. We're not getting a kite. I don't care how much this game wants to give me a kite. We're not getting a kite. That was a Reaper. Mule. Mule's broken. I ain't spending a story point for a mule. That is another mule. Float on over. Pirate Mule. I don't really... No. Structural damage. No, you're not any good. Rip it apart. Alright, float up here. Ooh, Colossus MK3. That is worth getting. That's worth getting for a multitude of reasons. However, it's not worth getting for a story point. Yep, sorry Colossus MK3. But it has ground support, it gets drones, so it can help you out in a fight. Overall, it's not bad to have. You're pursuing me. What do you want? Scan me? Go ahead, I have nothing to hide. Catch me with my transponder off? It was on, so go F yourself. This is why I hate them. You didn't have your transponder on. Yeah, no, I did. You're just stupid. And you know you're stupid, and you're angry about it. That's why you keep coming to bully me. These are, yeah, those are salamanders. I'll keep the breach for now. I'm not a big fan of the flak. We'll sell that. Actually, I don't like this Typhoon Reaper launcher. We'll sell that too. There. The breach can sometimes be useful. We'll keep it as is for now. So I received a little over 2,000 bucks. Good. All right. I could get this. The insulated engine assembly is good for knocking down your sensor profile for some very large ships that you'll get later, like a normal Prometheus or a normal Atlas. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. What do these guys have? Ballistic rangefinder. Oh my god. Yeah. If they want to be mad about me buying stuff, they can be mad about that. Alright, fleet. Oh, they have this is a Falcon, but it's the 14 variant. And I don't like these because you drop speed for more armor, and that's not really what the Falcon's all about. It's more about being fast, and that's just kind of like a I don't know, a weird backflip use of it. Is this a hegemony kite? Yeah, it is. Fun. What's the difference? Militarized subsystems, I guess? Yep. I don't see any other real change. It needs more skeleton crew by 2. Max burn is +1? Yeah, well that's because of the militarized subsystems. Okay, so it just... Yeah, alright, so it's basically just the same thing. It's kind of stupid, if I'm being honest here. This Valkyrie is like half the price of what they're normally cost. So this is a good Valkyrie to buy if I wanted to buy it. And I kind of do want to buy it, because we have the money for it. And it gives us ground support package, which is nice. I don't really care about its defenses or anything else that it can carry. I do care about the ground support package. Way later on, there'll be a phase ground ship that you can use for attacking people. Can't remember what it's called. It's like the Phantom, I think. And it's like twice as good. Instead of giving like 100 extra people for every 100 people, which is how the ground support package is, it's like advanced ground support package. It's like 200 people for every 20 people. Basically, for every 100 guys that you, like, if you have a Valkyrie for 100 Marines, you get another 100 like ghost Marines, right? That basically don't exist. It like doubles how good one group of Marines is, and the Phantom triples how good they are. So basically, instead of having 100, it'd be like having 300, right? Make sense? Cool. Wait, what is broken on this? The drive field. So it drops down to 8. Ironic. Alright. Yeah. For less than $20,000, I'll get it. Because then we can go here, and we can slap in efficiency overhaul and the survey equipment. Heck, if I wanted to, we could do safety overrides. Maybe harden subsystems. Convert the hangar so it can throw out drones. That would be hilarious, actually. Because I'm pretty sure it doesn't carry a whole lot for anything else. And then reinforced bulkheads. Shield shunt, because it doesn't need shields. It can't even have guns on it. Blast doors. Unstable injector, make it go faster. And then an extra point into capacitors. Like, why not? It actually can have guns. I've never noticed that. Huh. Is that new, or has it always been able to use guns? I was pretty sure this is a... Maybe it's the Phantom that can't have guns. I don't know. I find that kind of funny. Alright, we're going to stick you up here. For now, we'll keep the Nebula. But just for now, gives us a lot of personnel capacity. We don't really need it. How much is it costing us a month? 4.8. So it's basically nothing. And this one's 4. Yeah. But it is giving us 780 extra crew. So with that, we're well over 2,000. This one gives us 375. It does help that it has additional berthing. This would probably give us a lot more if we put additional berthing into it too. But I'd have to slap the efficiency overhaul on it. And I could. Hold on. What does berthing cost? Where is it at? It's right down here. Okay. So increases maintenance supply by 50%. And if you put it in there, it negates the maintenance cost. Doubles the crew capacity increase. Which would be like an extra, what, 60 or 30%, whichever is higher. It's probably 30%. I don't know. I don't think that's really worth the story point, but it kind of is at the same time. We could pull out this stuff that's kind of a joke. Hold on. And then maybe add in the survey equipment or add in efficiency. How many points do I have? 3. So that knocks it to 120, or that knocks it to 25. If we add it again, it's 35. And this is 10% on top of the 20%, so it's 30%. Yeah. So I would have to add in one of these. I think I'd rather add in earthing and efficiency. To be real. Yeah, so we're gonna do it. We're actually gonna do it that way. Where's additional berthing now? Right there. And then additional berthing gets locked in. Right, there we go. I think that's worthwhile. And then, like before, unstable. I can't put safety overrides in it now? No, whatever will I do? Maybe we'll have to stick heavy armor in there. Expanded cargo holds. That would be fun. What does that increase the cost of? Just the maintenance? Yeah, we're not going to do it then. It's funny to think about, but we're not going to do it. Why you no let have safety overrides? It'd be so much faster. Actually, it's even faster than if I gave it unstable injector. That's crazy. Alright. Yeah. Capacitors. So its shields can be up for longer. And then when this thing gets fixed, it'll get its burn back, its profile will get decreased, but the supply cost will go up a little bit. Not like we're ever going to deploy this thing anyhow. So that doesn't matter. That's fun. Alright. We bombed them. We could go check out the neutrals. Repair my ships. Do you have anything? I don't remember. Buy security codes. Yeah, you don't have anything worthwhile. How about your officer? What do you got? Steady. I am not a steady person. That guy's freaking out. Is he following me? Is that why he's freaking out? I don't think they do it anymore, but in one version, I think it was like 0.93 or something like that, you would have them literally come hit you, fly back to a planet, come hit you, fly back to a planet, come hit you. It was just constant in a circle. They were so maddening. And every single time they scanned you, it was like -2. Every time. It drove me up the wall. I was almost always going to war with Hegemony because of that. It's like, we scanned you and we hate you for it. It's like, what? Like, I didn't do anything. You even acknowledged that I didn't do anything. Probably should have used those to begin with, and I probably would have gotten something better here. Expanded crew deck. Not really. Escort package. I could use that. What ships do you have? Hold on. Before we go buying that thing. Another Valkyrie here. Is there a black market version? No. Do Oxes stack? I don't think they do, right? Pretty sure they don't stack. There's an Afflictor in here. A rather cheap Omen. I don't know why the Omen is cheaper than the Shade, when I feel like the Omen is better than the Shade. That's just the way I feel. I could be wrong. Let's go to refit. Speaking about the Shade. Have anything we can slap into these parts? Give us our one capacitor back. Ion cannon. I could stick a Tropo missiles in here. That's 5 points total, so it's what, 2 points for these things? Where'd they go? Yeah, 2 points each. I'm going to take these little lasers out, stick in a Tropos. You'd only be able to fire 4, but it'd do some pretty heavy damage. It's 3 each? I thought they were 2 each. Or did he up the points on them again? Yeah, I mean, we're going to do it. It's derpy enough. I'm going to do it. This ion cannon kind of sucks too, but I'll keep it for now. Just because it adds to the EMP system. But now these things actually will do damage. Oh, still have really high vents in comparison. I don't know if safety overrides are a good idea to have on this thing, but I can't help myself. Maybe stick the mining laser on this. It doesn't really need the vents. Did we get anything for missiles? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Alright. That kind of sucks. And there's nothing that can really go into this slot to make it any good. Later on, I'll probably yank these ion cannons out and find like a tactical laser or something that'll fit with the range on these suckers. Maybe stick a harpoon in there instead of the rockets. Because the rockets are kind of slow. If you get like a whole bunch of them at close range, they can do some hefty damage, but... Yeah, you know what? I think we'll just stick this in there instead. Yeah. That works out better. Gives them a lot more harpoons to launch. Maybe... No, I'll keep what I got in there. Could take the light machine guns out. They're not super useful. What do you got for medium slots here? Heavy machine guns. Definitely want those. Do I want to spend like almost 3,000 credits on that though? It's always a question. See, they act as point defense. Like that. But you only got 2. Yeah. Harpoons in here, which are better than breach because they have much longer range. I do like the daggers. Broadswords are nice. Don't really care for talons. Could use talons. I don't care about the talons though. This stuff. See, it's so many points. I could take some stuff off. I do like the safety overrides in this guy. If I take 3 vents off, you'll still be just under... I can't really afford to put heavy cannons, or heavy auto cannons in this thing. Maybe heavy mortars? They're really slow, though. Yeah, they do... They do have... It shows decent range. My problem with it is because the rounds are so slow, they tend not to hit before the enemy backs up. The enemy will easily back up out of the range if they can hit. These light needlers are really strong. Obviously, they take a lot of weapon flux to fire for all 3 of these. It's like 360 a second. These machine guns aren't helping much either. So, we could... leave it as is. Is there any, like, Reapers in here? No, we got Hammer class torpedoes that are cheaper. It's 2 instead of 4. There's 4 available, so it's, that'd give us 8 points back. 8 points. I could spread across these things. 8 points, 4 and 4 on that. So many options. Actually... There's just a lot of options here. None of them are great. We do 3 capacitors? No. 1 vents, 2 capacitors. Yeah. Have any big guns? Hellbores. Ooh, man. It would take a lot of points off of the Hephaestus, but the Hephaestus is armor, and this thing, although it can, like, I think they fire at the same range? Yeah, 900 each? Yeah. They hit really freaking hard, but again, like the mortars, the rounds are kind of slow. And I don't dislike the idea of them because they hit really hard. Like these hit for 120, so it's 480 a second. This hits for like 750, but you have to hit. So you're not going to hit a frigate. These things can hit frigates. Hellbores cannot. They might hit a destroyer. They're probably going to hit a cruiser. But at that closer range, you're kind of getting into like knife fighting range with some ships. And they're only really good against armor. And they don't track well. Yeah, turn rate's very slow. I could go that dirt mode, though. Get 2 Hellbores in there. You know, I think I got that dumb... I think I got that dumb in me. We're doing it. I really wish I could stick something in here. Maybe Mining Blaster for now? Because they're fairly close range. They don't act as point defense, though. Or I could stick Heavy Mortars in there. Well, I mean, it does give me more points to spend. Speaking about points, what would I even put in this thing? Didn't we get the ballistic thing? Ballistic rangefinder? Yeah. Which works on large? Yeah. Question, can I... Yeah, I can install it. I don't know what it does if I install it. I don't think it does anything if I install it. It doesn't say S-mod. No, it doesn't do anything. I could increase range with this thing. What does the range end up being? I wish it would tell me. It's just absolutely maddening. It could be amazing. Hammer barrage at the side of this. Wish we had more mining lasers. I could do some really stupid stuff with this, but I'm going to leave it as is for now. And... I don't know. These... Hold on. Let's do like that, so they can all fire together. They'll just auto-shoot out into the void. Lost a lot of my vents, though, and that's not good for these, because they, yeah, do a lot of flux per shot. Realistically, I could just dump these off. Is there dual machine guns here? No. God, game. Suck. You don't let me build stuff the way I want. Alright. Well, that's it for this. Thank you for watching my insane episode. Maybe episode 3 will be better. Maybe I'll start attacking more stuff. Maybe I'll be able to get more ships. We'll see where it goes from here. Hopefully I can get some good missions to start making money. We'll find out. Adios.